So we've done the basics of the layout of the eShop, the home screen, the products, product details, putting things in shopping cart and ordering. I'll go along this bar now along the top just for some useful things that you can find in the eShop that aren't related to buying products, but they're good service related things or good tools that Hoffmann offer. And feel free just to browse along the top and click through them all, and you can see all the different options basically. The areas of application are basically just guides in each of the areas. So if you wanted a little bit more information about workstations and storage, for example, and grid line is the grant range, it just shows you a summary page of how the grid line works, the advantages of it, some awards that we've won, some ideas of the different groups and products that we have in that grid line range, and about the expert advice, and further information can be found in the brochures. So if you're looking for like a place to start on a new category that you don't know anything about, the areas of application is a great, like a basic overview of each of these areas. Services. The best thing in the services is probably the tools and data and the configuration. I'll do the configuration first. We can see that there is the foam inlay configuration, the worktop configurator, the workstation configurator. These are tools that are on the eShop, which allow customers, it's all for workstations and storage range, these ones, but it allows customers to create their own workstations or create their own eForms, which are the foams that go inside the drawers, basically to make it look nice, keep it organized. It's the 5S. So you can get a bit of information about the eForm, and then you can go to the configurator and it loads it up from here, and you can start a project. And if a customer needs information on how to do this, they can do everything themselves. In theory, they can design it, they can order it, and it will get delivered, and it's their exact design, and it gets made specifically for them. And we can train customers on how to do this themselves. You can see I've got a test drawer and a test foam that I've just been playing around with. And I can edit the layout inside here. And it tells you about the pockets and how you can angle everything. So you can see how the foam works is I've basically picked the size of my drawer already and the depth of my drawer, so it's created this foam border for me. And then you can see all the Hoffmann catalog tools that you might want to put in. And you can literally just drag and put it into your foam. You can rotate it however you want. You can move it about. And you can design basically your layout. You can do it all neatly and get all your different sizes. And you can search for your product groups here and your part numbers and just put anything into a foam that you want. It will be green for a good placement, and then obviously it goes red to say there's a collision, you can't place it here. So it is foolproof in a way that it won't let you click save and buy unless it's a foam that can actually physically be made. So it's a really clever tool. Customers can just design their own layouts. They have everything, all the tools that they want in the layout that they want, and then they can put it in their drawers. There's a good tool, I think, on the eShop. And you literally just save and you're done. Once you've saved, you can go back and put it in your shopping cart. So I've saved it, put it in my shopping cart. I won't do it now, obviously, because it's not right. And it will send email address this foam, the project number, and they can just double check this all right, get a quote to the customers to make sure that they're happy with the price and everything. It gives you an estimate for the price. We offer buying it with all the tools already in it as well. So it can just get delivered. All the tools are there as well. We put them all in and we're ready to go. So that's just in the services, in the configuration, and then you can do the same thing with the Workstation Configurator. I won't go into it today, but feel free to log into your eShop account and test it whenever you need to do. Also, I'll mention it quickly, but I won't do too much detail again, is the finding tools and data is a very nice thing that Hoffmann have. We've got the Tool Scout and the machining calculator and the jaw finder, which are all tools that you can go into I'll just do Toolscout as an example. So it gives you a bit of information about Toolscout, and then you can go to toolscout.com. Essentially, what the Toolscout is you've either got your tool and you want to know the cutting data for it, or you've got your material in your job and you want to know what tool is best for you. So if you've got your material in your job, you want to start the tool selection process, and it will suggest the best tool for the job for you based on your machine data and your material data, or you've got an item already that you want to use and you just want to know what the best cutting data is, for example. So you can put in your article number and your size. This is just a countersink. I'm doing a countersink job. And then you select your material, what material you cut in, and I'll just put any general cutting steels. Pick a random type. And then it gives you your wet and dry values basically, and your speeds that you should use and your feeds that you should use. Guides. We do video guides for various different things. Again, self-explanatory. You can click into online guides and just click through them. There's little videos to watch and things to read. Consulting and support. The best bit here, if you want to obviously contact an orders, there's that information there for the UK office. But the downloads and the CAD data, a lot of customers want the CAD data. The step files, for example, of all the tools. And you saw earlier that when we were looking at a specific product, you can see the CAD data for that specific product and just download a file for that one item. But in the download section, you can download by group. So you can download a massive amount of files all at once if you're using Hoffmann for everything and you want to just put every Hoffmann tool into your CAD system. You could say I want to download the step files for all these part numbers. Hoffmann group. I'll do a quick one about brochures. All the brochures that we have as paper copies in the UK and in Germany now, they're all on the eShop. You can just click into the brochures. I love this because I send customers links to these, or you can download PDFs and email them PDFs. Obviously, everyone's trying to be eco-friendly now and reduce the amount of physical paper that we're printing and sending around the world. So some customers will prefer a paper copy, and we still do the paper copies and we have them in our fulfillment warehouse in the UK. But if a customer wants just a PDF file, or you can show them it on your laptop, I do quite often as well. You can come into here and you can see all the different brochures that Hoffmann have to offer, and you can scroll through them. I'll just do the workstation storage and the vending machine one. You can just browse online and it opens it up like a catalogue would look in real life. So you can flick the pages over and view it online basically. If you download a PDF, it just comes as one page per PDF. So that's why I usually show people it on my laptop, and I'll show them it like a digital catalogue, and you can flick through for detailed information on all the specific categories that you might need. Loads for PPE as well. And the final thing is the flip catalogue, which again is similar to the brochures. The flip catalogue is essentially our paper catalogues, but in a digital version. You can go into one of them and it opens that catalogue like the paper copy. So the good thing about the flip catalogue is that once you've found the product that you want, let's just say I want one of these hand tap sets, and I know my size that I want, you can click onto the price and it takes you directly to that product. In the product detail page, you can see the size is selected already, the part numbers there, the quantities at once, so you can edit it. You get to see all the detailed information, and you can just add it straight into your shopping cart. And then you can see it's there. Dungarees and the hand tap set is there. So yeah, I like the flip catalogue because you can browse through like you have a paper catalogue, because some people still like flicking through and having a look and browsing it rather than browsing on the eShop. It's a nice thing, but then you can click into the actual price and it takes you straight to it and puts it straight in your basket as well. So it's a good, yeah, it gets added straight away. Look, so you don't even need to click. You don't even need to click add to shopping basket. It gets put straight in as soon as you've clicked on that price. The only other item along this top that we've not done, we can have a look at special offers, and it just takes you to a link to the special offers mounted at the minute on the eShop.